Yo, what up, y'all? This is Oaghaji here, aka Oaghaji. I'm back in the building with another review. And today's review is going to be the 1986 Japanese Chanbara samurai ninja film classic, Jittamei, aka Death Shadows, starring Mariko Ishihara and directed by Hideo Gosha, the legendary Japanese director. I'm just going to read y'all the plot synopsis in the back of this DVD and we'll get on with the review. During the Edo period, a secret force dealt with the hardcore criminals that even the town magistrates couldn't handle. When one of their number is murdered by a corrupt lord, his daughter vows revenge and discovers a conspiracy that runs deep in the government. Alright, so let's talk about the story. The story as well as the characters. I almost forgot. The story and characters pretty solid in my opinion. I wouldn't say that it's perfect, but it is pretty good, and it definitely keeps you intrigued. I don't want to get into any spoilers. I want y'all to watch this film for yourselves, and it's available on SamuraiDVD.com if you're really interested in buying this movie. So I definitely like the main character in the movie. I think she's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I always like a female badass. You feel me? Yeah. I definitely like the fact that she uses a ribbon slash kodachi as a weapon, which is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? It's very unique, especially by Japanese action film standards, in my opinion. Overall, I say the story and characters are 4 out of 5, or at the very least are 4.5 out of 5. Now let's get into the action. The action is pretty good. Like I said before, the main character, she uses a ribbon along with a kodachi underneath that, which is awesome. It adds some uniqueness into the fights, the classical Japanese Chambara fight choreography. You know what I'm saying? Especially back in the 80s when this move was made. Um, I definitely the action, the choreography, the camera angles, all that solid in my opinion. So the action, 4 out of 5. All right, let's get to the music. The music is pretty good, what I'm saying, especially with some of the more upbeat type of music, which is pretty cool. I ain't gonna front y'all. Um, Especially with the ending song called "Against the Wind." Yeah, so yeah, this is my second time watching it since in a while. I haven't watched it. The first time I watched it was like I think 2 years ago or a year ago. I can't remember, but I definitely know this is my second viewing after a long time. You know what I'm saying? But overall, the music I think a 4 out of 5. Overall, Jittamei, aka Death Shadows, is a pretty dope movie in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? The story, characters, and action, pretty good. So the overall score is 4.5 out of 5. Hope y'all enjoy this review. There's going to be more on the way, so keep a lookout for that. So yeah, that's it. Hope y'all enjoy. This is Ogechi, aka Oagaji, signing out. Peace.